Also, a little tip for everyone: if you ever get plaster or dust on your hand, like at all, be careful of what you touch because it literally sticks to absolutely everything, whether it's the walls, or the worktops, or ceilings. So just be very careful. Make sure you wash it off straight away, so you don't want to be rubbing it on things. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Electrics in a Domestic Dwelling. What we're doing today, we're back at John's house. So this is the house that we did with the rewire with me, Adam, and John. The plasters have been, the kitchen's mostly in, which you can see behind me. But we're going to talk today about trashy plasterers. So the plasterer managed to do probably the bare minimum of a good job. It looks okay from this distance. And I'm not trying to slate people, but my life is now harder because of it. John has paid good money for someone to do a good job, and who's not going to done a good job at all. The walls are all out level. The boxes are all filled in. I know my last video was talking about plaster hiding a socket, but this guy, it's like he actually wanted to use up more of his muck to fill the boxes in to get it out of his bucket. John has actually gone round on quite a few of these and actually cleaned them up better than they are, as you can see here. And what's annoying, if you go back to that old video, we fit 35mm back boxes in all these walls, knowing that they were going to dab it out about 25mm. I sunk them in 10mm, spent the entire day doing the kitchen, which from that video you can see, for them to go and dab it out 35mm and probably a bit more. And all my hard work and effort for me trying to help them out is pointless. What a waste of time. So this is what we've got. Delicious, nice finish. That's going to be shown outside of the few spur. That one's not too bad because I've just cleaned it off with a knife. So we've set the laser up to the bottom of the boxes so we can turn around and clean them out. John said he scraped some of the cable out of here. That's going to be visible outside the socket. That one. So you think that's a 35mm back box, right? And look how far that is in the wall. So they boarded this one out loads, and you can see here the cab is nice and flush to the wall. When the worktop goes on, you come all the way across here. This is a brand new boarded wall from brick, and this is how much the wall is out. So plasterers, you knock good job. All right, Adam. You tell them how you think. Well, what do you really think, Adam?
I'd just say plasterers.
Okay, it's plasterers. Sorry to any plasterers that watch it. Any plasterers that sort of watch this channel and you know, contribute every now and then. Hello there. I suppose you do a very nice, good job. But these guys did not do a good job. I hope they get coal for Christmas. Ready?
Just carry enough stuff in one go.
It's good, lad. This table's so handy. And moan about the plumbers as well. They didn't redo any of the piping that they quoted for, but that's another story for another day. We're going to go around, we've lasered out, we're going to mark out the sockets as and where we can, multi-tool, get the hoover out, do that. And also, they've refused, the kitchen company refused to core out the hole, but whatever. Why are we the only ones to do it properly, Adam? It's because we're the best, because we're sparks. All you sparks out there, you know what I'm saying, top of the trades, top of the trades. So, mark out, we'll hoover up, get them clean. I'm doing the fuse board today. Then we've got a few things to do in the garage and utility room. Other than that, the house isn't far off. I'll be doing the spotlights in a little bit. We've got some JCC V50s that I left here. Nice. Brighten this up. I'll put it down here. It's in here. There he is. Oh. So I do need to nip to the unit to grab a few things and order some more socket fronts, I think. I don't think we've got enough. So we'll start using the multi-tool, but we'll show you what we're doing with that. What I'm just doing, we want to find the bottom of the box, which is going to be this line. That'll help us then to put this box on. This one's not as bad because we can just see it, but I'm just sort of showing what it would be like for this one round the corner, which is terrible. Sort of the process of us doing it. So get the laser level, and then ideally you should be able to hold this on, put it on, draw around it, and it should be perfect. Right, so we've got that bob on now. So I'm going to make sure I've got this edge right.
I think these ones over here, I'm just going to go to the box, just use my knife, because it's not too bad, these ones.
Okay, mate. Yeah, that should give us that. And then from doing this, it sort of shows you what's going to be visible once we've cut it out. So I'm just going to put work mat down. We've already made a bit of a mess on the works on the side. And then just get the hoover out, and we'll hoover around while we're doing it. But while we're doing it with the multi-tool, we don't really want to be going in and pushing, because what will end up happening is you chipping more plasterwork and finished plasterwork off, is we'll be just going down and down and down. And once you get through the first layer of plaster with the blade, you can then go around and scoop it out. Want to try and keep this edge intact, but never goes to plan, but we'll see. That's what we got. Nice clean cut. We've got the conduit poking through from the last job, which you saw. Coming down, we'll have a little bit of a gap here, but we'll see what we can do with some filler. Jumping on to the next one. Adam's tackling that one because it wasn't so bad with his knife.
I've done these two.
This is a knife. Yeah?
Yeah, I've done them.
Get the hoover out. I'm gonna tackle that. We've got to go and grab some surface mattresses because a few people asked me about the fridge, and I'm not sure if I explained myself quite well. I ran a 6mm cable in, which is in the bottom, which will be for the oven in the unit. The one we're fitting is a isolator with a single socket attachment, which will allow the fridge to plug in. So if we ever got a fault or a trip on the kitchen socket itself, which would be more common to happen than being on the oven circuit, then at least the fridge freezer will still stay on if the kitchen is off itself. I do find it's a little bit better, one more drawer off, and this is a ring anyway, it's a 32 amp ring main for the kitchen. I knew a few people have commented saying, because I hate ring mains, I've always been a very big advocate for not fitting rings, but to be honest with you, I used to get that much stick for it from some people in the comment section that you need to fit a ring, 20 amp radial isn't enough for a kitchen, but we did used to fit a few radial circuits, cooker, sometimes we did a single one for the microwave, because the microwave like grill oven thing that sits in the cupboard. I thought it's so close to the fuse board, very easy for us to fit a ring. But there was one comment, if I can find it, I'll put it on the screen, saying when the regs change and at some point we need to start fitting AFDDs, which are arc fault detection devices, in case some guys don't know, which are Fusebox have just released the prices on a few, quite expensive but cheaper than other people. They're saying with the ring, I can't remember what he said now, you're going to have a problem with fitting AFDDs on ring mains because of some reason. Please let me know in the comments, I can't remember what he said now. Anyway, we're going to get a few of these surface boxes in. Adam's super duper fun, and then it's fun betting a little bit. It's finding the light fittings, hoping the cables are where they are meant to be, and then I can start putting the fuse board on. Now they're all cleaned out as best as we can, and squared off, and hoovered out. That one's just appalling. Adam, did you do that one?
Yeah.
From the outside, that one looked like a single socket. I've just done that and cleaned them off now. So, downlight time. Here's my plan. Very basic, simple one. So, I measured all this from the brick, which I've written on there from brick. So, we need to just work out how much each wall has been dabbed out, which could be anything from 47mm by the looks of it to 12mm. So, well, let's have a look. We've got them up, we've got them marked. Dabbed off 40mm here, 40mm here, 50mm here, 35mm here, and I think that was 42mm. So luckily, I think the best way I can do it is you sort of slide your screwdriver down, feel the brick, measure that, and then here I did a hole directly under the radiator till I hit the brickwork, put my finger on it, measured it, and then that was sort of that. Using the dade again, hole saw. We got some lath and plaster yesterday, so it's on the blunt side, even though I bought it yesterday morning. Dade, all the link below for my Amazon store. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. Nah, I got this. You ready?
The thing's not very big like that, so you can't see where you're drilling. The pile little bit.
Yeah, the microphone can sit in the ceiling. Adam, can you just hold this sec for me, mate? My cameraman. Cheapest cameraman in the world. Cheers, mate.
Maryland's?
You're Maryland's?
Okay. No, Maryland's, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, fine. Oh, he's a bit off. He's a bit off with his measurement. So, like before I've said, any old ceiling, we cut 4-inch holes in the ceiling to allow it to go up, and I'm a bit off here. Halfway off. So we'll just continue the hole saw all the way through just to open this up. But it was never to be an exact measurement, it was always to be, now I'm in, this hole here is now the actual centre of the room from before it was dabbed off. The existing hole, which you can see up there, was centre of the room, so I presume now that's going to be the same for every single downlight, so it's not an issue. We'll just cut this through and we'll pull the lights down. Little top tip for you guys as well, so when you're doing downlights, got one more to do. See the ring around it, so if you don't want a dirty round ring, I'll try and say it. If you don't want a dirty brown ring that sits on your ceiling after using the Dade, every time you use it, just give the top rim, the little brown rim on the top, a bit of a clean. Adam, can you just brush my rim a second so I get the brown stuff off? Thanks, mate.
Oh, you just run your finger around that.
Yeah, but you can dust it off, so you do get a little dirty brown ring that sits on the ceiling sometimes.
Keep saying it, don't you?
What, sorry?
Wait, what would he say?
Oh, the dirty brown ring?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from the Dade.
Yeah.
So just give it a bit of a wipe over, and it'll every sort of downlight you cut out, and it should hopefully cause that problem to go away. The dirty brown ring problem. But a bit of an issue, easily solved though. So when you're using the downlight, even though we've still got a dirty brown ring on the ceiling, ignore my top tip of dirty brown rings didn't work.
You said when you're using the downlight, not the Dade.
The Dade, when you're using the Dade, I've cut the. This is the feed coming down, but we've got enough length on there. Always handy having enough length. Don't always have enough length, though we had sometimes when they're quite short. Yeah, but just be careful. I do kind of push all the cables up, but this one obviously slipped the net and caught that, but we can cut that off. So, plenty of length. Plenty of length. Right, I'm just going to second fix in here. Downlights are ready for him to do what? What now? Have you got enough length on the screws?
Started talking.
Go on, what? What were you going to say?
Plenty in the tank.
Plenty. Watch that profanity, thank you. Also, so the stud finder, the very expensive stud finder, very cheap stud finder that I ordered for a video, the cheap one turned up, and I am not disappointed on the wall stud finder. Look at this. Whoa, it's like my dad's old phone. Where's the aerial? I hold no hopes for this, but what the plan is, I'm going to set up a rig at the unit with conduit, metal pipe, gas pipe, electrical cable, a live cable, and a few other things behind plasterboard. Use the expensive Bosch one, then this cheap £15 one, give it a go, see the results from them both, and then on top of that, once we do that, I'm going to also work out how far away the stuff needs to be behind the stud-work or the plasterboard for it to keep picking up or not. So I'm going to do a good video and in-depth of how good they are and how not good they are, and see how a £15 one's compared to a £270 one. So all paid by me, so yeah, you're welcome.
You're joking about me, then.
You don't pay for anything, you don't even pay for your own Mackeys.
Oh, I know.
Or Marylands. Also, a little tip for everyone, if you ever get plasterboard or dust on your hand, like at all, be careful of what you touch, because it literally sticks to absolutely everything, whether it's the walls, the worktops or ceilings. So just be very careful, make sure you wash it off straight away, because you don't want to be rubbing it on things, okay? Right, now it's time to mount the fuse board. So all our cables from upstairs, we've all brought down. I made some 45s, wherever it is. So the unit, I just used the shop saw, cut up some 4x2 trunking to rough lengths. We've got two 45s, one's on the stairs, I'll show you in a minute. They're coming across the top of the ceiling, be 45 down to the top of the board. And then as well here, ignore these two holes. That one was me, come from the wrong spot, which is where we need to come here. So I'll stick some filler on a little bit. It's not too bad because this is all getting plastered anyway. Drill these out, we'll do top entry on the board. Tails will come below, we'll do a tail gland on the right hand side, which will come down to the Henley block. We'll have gas bonding, we'll have garage and utility socket power, and then also we'll put another cable through for lighting in the garage, outside light for the front of the house, and also light for the utility room. So I'm going to get these fixings in, we'll cut the top of the board out, we'll put some grommet strip around, so I'll open a few of the holes up, which I'll show you in a little bit. We'll start putting some cables in, and Adam's nearly finished the kitchen. Downlights are in. He's just putting the sockets in. We need to run and get some mattresses for the sockets in the cupboards. We can't put them all on because the kitchen fitter hasn't put the back in a few of them. So it's just a process of elimination. But I'm quite looking forward to getting this trunk up and see how it looks. Right, so that's the sort of angle I'm doing. It's not fixed back. I've just sort of pinched itself in place. It's got a 45 going. 45. We've got two 45s that make our 90. The back of the trunking is cut open, so we'll be able to feed the cables through and down. We'll get a piece from here. We've cut that out for the stuff, the tails gland. Put this out here, which is going to be our cables going through. And then in here we've got an oval slot, which my all-round band has come off. Boom, 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 boom. That's on. Got some all-round band. That's all ready. This is all ready. That's all ready. That's ready. Why are you smelling your finger? That was a bit weird.
I was going to go like that.
You look like you were.
I was going to go
Where's
like
your finger been? Have you been touching them brown ring stains?
Yeah.
I see you doing. That's disgusting. Just gonna nip to the unit, grab a few things, nip to the shop, get some mattresses, nip to my house because all the things I ordered have turned up. So I'll open them all up in a little bit here, and we'll start the electrical video off. We'll just open stuff.
I've just remembered something. Have you seen that comment on your video of where we was yesterday?
Yeah.
Like the shed, what I call the shed.
Yeah.
In the video of me about to eat some crisps.
You stopped. Yeah.
Whoever spotted that,
Nice
that's right.
Good lad, good lad. Yeah, they put a timestamp as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in a little bit and we'll open some boxes and have a look at some new toys. I have to be quick because we're losing the light. This is should be the DeWalt wall chaser that I bought for recommendation from you lot from the previous videos. So let's have a. Ooh, it's yellow. It's this one of the T-stack boxes. So all the other stuff I brought, hence the stud finders, both of them, the cable stapler and all that sort of stuff. But ITS sent me this. It's to do with ITS's Christmas sale. I'll put all the details below. With ITS, if you order before 7 PM, you get next day delivery. They have over 25,000 5-star Trustpilot reviews. I don't know, I'm getting good at this, I can remember it all. They do price comparison, it's the same as Screwfix, Trade Point, and all that sort of stuff. And they've got a special Christmas discount, which I'll put all below in the description, so hit the link and check it out. So thank you very much for that. For this as well, ITS, that's very generous of you, thank you very much. So what we're going to do is have a look. So I've never actually seen one of these, and obviously we don't own DeWalt tools. We have a Metabo wall chaser, but you guys wanted me to review honestly this. Ooh! Tell you what, it looks cool, doesn't it?
Mm.
It does look cool. We've got a breaker bar. Ow. Other stuff. What a shot, mate. Don't let you play with that, you'll cut yourself.
Oh, it's coming with a battery?
Yeah, I asked him, because obviously we don't use the Volt stuff, I said to him, can you send me a charger and a battery so we can have a look. But what I actually have bought for the review, in case this doesn't last, we're back at Sandbatch next week. We've got 2 chases to do, so we're going to give this a go. It hasn't got any blades in it. Does it come with blades? Right, so it does, so you can space them out, proper DeWalt ones. But I've got a spare Metabo triple blade at home, so if we're going to do a comparison between the Metabo and how much we're using out like that compared to this, I might say we can stick a triple blade in it.
You said they've got the same blade, so it's an equal test. Yeah,
it's the same charge, same battery fully charged, but equally I've got an adapter for all the Bosch batteries to attach to this. So we can give this a go. Honest review, we'll stick the Bosch Hoover into it, or the Metabo one. Vacuum, not Hoover, because that's a make. And yeah, first impressions, that's really nice. So thank you ITS for that. Go check the links below, and in the next course of the videos over Christmas period, I will be releasing the stud finder video, the cable stapler, some stuff in the unit, so keep your eyes open. But we'll end the video here because we're losing the light and I've got to get it on. But I'll take a picture of the board and attach it at the end of the video. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care now. Bye-bye. Say Adam. Say Adam.
Bye.